Hey, second graders, today's lesson is Phonics Lesson 33. We're going to start out today because it's Wednesday with our letter cards and our picture cards. I hope you already did the dance with our friend Miss Clymer. This is whale, w. Repeat. Good. Now you can repeat or you can say it with me. Quilt, qu. Star, r. Doctor, horse, or. Bossy W, worm, wagon, w. Duck, k. Rose, z. Anchor, k. Cheese, ch. This got a lot of us on our phonics test last week. Chef, sh. Bird, dollar, thimble, th. Turtle, usually in the medial position. Butter, usually in the final position. Shark, sh. Okay, now some letter cards. Combination, O-R. Say it with me. Combination, A-R. Combination, Q-U. Combination, E-R. Combination, I-R. Combination, U-R. Digraph, C-H. Digraph, C-K. Digraph, T-H. On this one, combination WH. Very good. And those are our letter and our picture cards. We're going to now go ahead and review some sounds in a different way. And we're going to do that playing bingo. So remember, I want to hear you say, Phonics Bingo, Mrs. B. So we're going to take a look at spelling and high frequency word practice 33. I'm going to raise this up a little bit so we can see the whole page. If I can get enough Post-it notes under here to see the whole page. Aha, I got it. All right. So you'll notice today, look over your bingo board. Oh, it's cut off a little bit. Let me make this a little larger. Oh, it won't let me. Let's see if I can move it up, kiddos. Yeah, almost I can. All right, I'm going to rip it out so you can see the whole bingo board. While I'm doing that, I want you to take a look, and you'll see there's some sight words today on our bingo board, as well as some sounds, okay? There, it all fit. All right, so we're going to go ahead and repeat after me. I'd like you to repeat the word what. Good. Please cover with an X the sight word what. All right. Again, don't look at mine if you want to just do it on your own, okay? Number 2, cover the sight word from. Repeat from. All right. Now please cover the initial position in the word whale. Whale. Say it to yourself. Cover the sight word are. You are my friend, are. Not the sound, the word. Cover the initial spelling in the word quail. You can say it with me, quail. Good, like quilt. Cover the sight word said. Said. Cover the medial spelling in the word farm. F-R-R. Put your arm in a jar of stars. R-R-R. R-R-R. Say those phonics dances to yourself, and it's really going to help you. Medial means middle. Number 8, cover this sight word says. She says good morning. There's a voiced S at the end. Did I hear any phonics bingos yet? Nope, I shouldn't hear it yet. All right, we're getting closer. All right, number 9, cover the medial spelling in the word fern. Fern. Like butter, but it's in the medial position. Usually it's found in the ending final position. Cover the sight word were. Were. I heard you. Good job. Sight word bingo. I heard you all the way through your computer screen. Here you go, a diagonal line, and that's your phonics bingo. Remember, where and were are different words. If you look at the word where, you can see the word here in it. So sometimes I think, where are you at? Well, I'm over here. But this is the word were, and that's the one you should have covered. And that created your phonics bingo. So nice job, kiddos. Those of you who are out there who I could hear nice and loud. All right, go ahead and flip over your paper. And we're going to do some review words together today. Number 1 is grip. Repeat, grip. Grip. You have to grip onto the monkey bars to get across. Grip. I have to say it as I spell it, okay? It's important for your mouth to be where it's supposed to be with these sounds and for you to hear yourself. Grip. Number 2 is fish. Repeat. Good. Kind of ran into my other word. F-I-S-H is fish. And this word is number 3, and it's for. This is for you. Remember, the number word for has 4 letters. This is the other kind of for. Now we're going to review some sight words today. See if you can beat me. See if you can race the teacher. Number 4 is a contraction word, don't. Do not creates the contraction don't. Go ahead and write. Here I come. Don't. Usually uses the first word and then takes a letter or 2 out of the second word and replaces it with an apostrophe. Did you beat me? Some of you did. Number 5. Number 5 is the contraction won't. Repeat, won't. This is a contraction that breaks the rules. Go. Won't is actually will not. Check with mine. I was fast that time. Right? And number 6 is not a contraction. It's the word your. This pen is your pen. Write it. Okay, there is a contraction your, but it is spelled differently, and it is with the words you and are. Okay. Okay, we're going to move on to today's lesson. I'm very excited about today's lesson because it's something that's been in our vocabulary words, and that is a really important part of words. So first I'd like to ask you to take a look at these words. I'm going to be a detective and think about what are we going to do today? What are we going to learn? Can anyone out there read these words? Go ahead and read them if you can. Good. What do these words all have in common? They all end in the letter S. What does the S mean when it is added to a word? It means more than one. When the letter S is added to the end of a word, it makes the word plural. Plural means more than one. Does anyone know what the S is called? It's called a suffix. Say that with me, suffix. Very good. The letter S at the end of a word may be a suffix. It could just end with the letter S, but oftentimes it is the suffix S. A suffix is something added to the end of a word that changes the meaning of that word a little bit. When we see a suffix on a word, we box it and then make sure there is a root word, or some teachers call a base word, left over. A root word is a simple word that does not have anything added to it, such as the suffix. Let's go ahead and box suffix S and take a look at those root words. So I'm going to box suffix S. Sometimes words just end in an S, but if you box them, you're going to be able to see it a little bit easier. Is it a suffix or is it just a word that ends in S? After we boxed these suffixes, there was a root word left in each word. Can you tell me what the root words are? Let's say them together. Dog, cat, colt, and block are the root words. What's left after you box the suffix? Let's look at another example. All right, I'm going to go ahead and write another word. Take a look at this word. All right, look at the letters P-A-S-S. This word ends in an S, but if I box it, what is my root word? Do they form a word that you know? It does not. That's right. This final S is not a suffix. This is part of the root word pass, which is spelled P-A-S-S, pass. So this is not correct. It is not used as a suffix in this word. It just happens to have an S as the last letter. Remember, you should always check to make sure a root word is left after you box a suffix. If there isn't a root word left, you'll know that the letter or letters on the end are not acting like a suffix. Let's finish coding these words that we were doing earlier. Dogs, breathe that O. Cats, short vowel followed by a consonant, K back. Colts is a wild colt word. It's an O followed by two consonants, so it's going to be macron. And a K back, of course. I'm getting better at that. And this next one, blocks, short O, digraph CK. All right. Now we're going to look at some other words. Let's take a look at these words. There's some more suffixes in these words. There's lots of suffixes, not just suffix S. Each of these words ends with a suffix. There are 3 different suffixes used on these words. Can you tell me what they are? You've probably heard them before. Let's take a look. Suffix ing, suffix less, and suffix ed are all the suffixes represented in these words. Do you know what these suffixes mean or how they change the root word a little bit? Let's take a look. Ing is the suffix with the root word stand. It means it's happening right now. So if somebody is standing next to you in line at McDonald's, they're standing there right now. Okay? Less, L-E-S-S, means without. So when you add less to hat and get hatless, it means you're without a hat. You're hatless. Now this is one that you usually have seen. This is suffix ed,